Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Friday, the 13th of November, 2020. Happy Friday the 13th. We are using the Gregory Scott Tarot for our message today, and our cards from the bottom of the deck. We had 4 of them come off the bottom today, and we're starting out with the 8 of Wands. Swift moving energy, incoming communication. Being informed. I feel like we're being informed today. It could be an intuitive download for us. It could quite literally be communication with someone else. I love how it's done on this card. We've got this beautiful bullseye in the shape of a heart, so it's a heart-centered communication. And this may also be how we are speaking over our own life in self-relationship. You know, we hit a bullseye with our own selves and discover, it could be one of those really random mundane moments. This happens to me, you know, I'll have my hands in water, or I will be near water in some way, and I'll catch something succinctly out of my intuition that alerts me to a random thought. Could be a vulture thought, could be an inspirational thought, but there it is. It may be something that we just pluck out of our very lightning fast, ongoing inner conversation. So whether that's intuitive download for you, or just being keenly aware of how you are speaking over or contemplating, considering over your own life. I feel that it inspires though, because 8s are double 4s, super stable, suit of wands, we're talking fiery, passionate, creative. There's enthusiasm, ambition, and motivation here. So we may be motivated to take a step, take an action, but it's very heart-centered, heart-fulfilling for us. Coming with, look at this, Queen of Cups. She's really been with us quite a bit this week, and that connects so nicely to the message here of the 8 of Wands, in that we could be channeling, receiving messages from guides, angels, ancestors, from our own higher awareness. I just feel that our intuitive senses are exceptionally keen at this time. The Queen herself is, she's usually holding the Ace of Cups. She is scrying on the surface of the water, and whatever it is she's scrying, you know, intuitively aware of, is going into the overflow of the Ace of Cups. Here the card is done quite differently. Very strong water element, but this card, the way the artwork is done, it connects for me to how the Queen herself is very emotionally awake, aware, alert, and intimate. I feel the intimacy on this card. I feel heart-centered communication and connection here with the 8 of Wands. It's very fiery, very passionate, and take it where it is most relevant to you. Next we have Temperance, because this is making change. We are making change here. We have the alchemy of temperance on offer to us. Just a moment, please. What are you doing? Oh my goodness, okay. Got a puppy that likes to chew everything. You have to check what she's chewing. All right, so we have Temperance. We're making change, and you know, these inspired, heart-centered ideas coming out of intuitive download, and it feels like inspired direction, you know, divine order delivering one of those epiphany ahas, and we make tremendous change. I do feel an energy of accommodating. We are accommodating more. You know, we're not feeling, sometimes when we are in the unknown, we go into a restriction type of energy. We withdraw, and we may come under tension, and this might be something that we're noticing on the 8, and when we notice it, we expand, we allow The margins become wider for us. That's what I feel is happening here. And then look at this. Here's the 4 of Wands. More wands for us. So we have the 4 and the 8. And you know the 4 is one of the happiest out of the minor suits of tarot. So this is love, bliss, joy, happiness, connection, celebration of life, celebration of the love that you are, and celebration with those you know, love, and trust, and hold most dear. Lots of happiness, lots of change, and I feel greater accommodation for this kind of celebration of intimate connection within all of our relationships. How beautiful is that? Next, we have 5 of Cups. I know this card is such, it falls into the cringe category, and I just want to put a different light on this card. 5s in tarot are unstable, but it is the instability of the 5s that invites our movement, 8 of Wands, in a direction toward stability. So you have all this stability coming off the bottom of the deck, the overall theme cards of the reading. And here again, as we've seen for so many weeks, an unstable experience within a stable environment. So the environment can accommodate it. Just what I was saying about the 8, we're accommodating something more grand and fulfilling and happy and satisfying. So it allows these things that the 5 of Cups might represent, which would be emotional pain, loss, and sorrow of some sort, for those things to be set free. You know, we are in Scorpio season, and we have been going deep. The astrology has been leading us there, and we're grateful for it. We have appreciation because we move on in the 5 of Cups with our 2 of Cups, which brings me back to Temperance over here, because typically you see 2 cups or 2 vessels with water being poured between them. So there is a combining of energy, a merging of energy. The 8 of Wands in Ancient Tarot is a marriage card. So it is the unifying, the weaving together, the bringing together of things that creates this beautiful happiness that we see over here on the 4 and the celebration type of energy that we're talking about. So as we get a look at some of the emotional pain, loss, and sorrow of the past, and we embrace the gratitude for the growth that has come as a result of it, we're able to really fully lean into these beautiful cards up here, because we're setting that free and bringing stability to it. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Go ahead, pup. Or don't. Which is a card all about, you know, what's in season. This is a harvest on the vine. It's not exactly ready to pick, but it's quite ripe. So this is, the overall theme cards are speaking to what's available now in the harvest of now and how we are celebrating that. And the 7 is letting us know, heaven on earth, 7s in tarot are all about it, that there's so much more to come. And it's ripening, and it'll come in its own right time. So this 5 of Cups has come in its own right time to be recognized, honored, let go of, healed, released. And then the 8 of Cups, so we move on from that. I love this flow. It's another 8, it's more movement. You know, we are coming up on an eclipse at the end of the month. I always feel eclipse energy with the 8 of Cups. Again, this artwork is done a bit differently, but usually you will see some sort of eclipse on the 8 of Cups in traditional tarot. So the season itself, 7, the astrology in the atmosphere, charging the atmosphere, adding more to the ingredient list of what's charging the atmosphere, gives us the perfect environment to do the 5 of Cups work. And it gives us the perfect environment to intend and plan for more of what we're seeing in the overall theme cards. And that's how we walk on, move on through the 5 and the 8. Where is that taking us? Right into the 2 of Wands. Beautiful, across a gateway. You know, Wednesday was 11/11. Oh, by the way, I have to point out that I was made aware that on Wednesday's reading we had 11 cards in the initial reading. I never counted that. And somehow the numerology added up to 11 as well off those cards. Can you even believe that? Oh my goodness. Fantastic. So here we are now. Oh, and the 4 of Wands here in this reading, considered the 11/11 card. You can see the portal right there. And here it is with the 2 of Wands stepping across yet another portal, a gateway, a threshold to a new world of experience, because we are eliminating this 5 of Cups and its instability. We've brought stability to it. So it allows for this beautiful, inspired, passionate flow of energy. I love it. And then look at this. What's on the other side of this gateway, this threshold that we crossed? Of course it's the the Ace of Cups. Holy wow, people. Yes. The divine and cosmic gift of overflow. This is the stuff that surprises, dazzles, and delights us. It is how the universe puts its touch of grace on absolutely everything we hold in heart space. 7 of Pentacles. Yes, it's on the vine, it's ripening, and what we can't see happening while it's on the vine is what the universe is up to with it, and how that will surprise and delight us. So we're going to have moments of hindsight about this, and we're going to be in a wow state when we have that hindsight. We'll be so grateful for the alchemy, the change that took place with this 5 of Cups to bring us our 4 of Wands and our 8 of Wands and our Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, next we have the 7. The 7 is I call it the spoiled for choice card. There is a little bit of chaos and confusion on this card. Now, I do want to say that if we had the Ace with the 7, we get the 8 again, so we're creating movement. So 8 of Cups doubled for us. Pay attention to how the energy is flowing toward the upcoming eclipse on the 30th of November. It's a lunar eclipse. It's happening in the sign of Gemini. Gemini, the twins, doubles, 2s, right? Here we have the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. We have the 8 of Cups represented twice, the 2. So things are doubling up for us. Let's take a look at that. Pay attention to that and see if something presents itself in the way of a pattern or a theme for us as we move toward that eclipse. Now we have a new moon coming in Scorpio on the 15th, so that's just a couple of days away. New moon is a great time to revisit your 7 of coins. What do you have on the vine? Have you given it enough of your attention and love and energy investment? So let's consider that too. But coming back to the 7 of Cups, there can be a little bit of chaos and confusion. I'm not surprised to see the 7 here along with this 5, because when we are greeted with instability on the 5 and we are in the process of making that energy much more stable and moving on with our 8 into all of this beautiful goodness up here, there could definitely be some static in the atmosphere for us. What I love about this card is here you've got this kid who is very much the daydreamer. Not necessarily focused on the class over here with the teacher, right? That was me in school. How about you? Yeah, my thoughts were somewhere else most of the time, and I had a little bit of challenge with order when it came to schooling. But I love this because this is the kind of card that, through the expression of the artwork on it, encourages us into our daydreams, and that's what brings us our 8 of Wands, our 4 of Wands, our Ace of Cups. That's what has us boldly crossing thresholds with the alchemy of temperance and creating something new and different. It's this daydreaming child here that's going to do something way outside the margins, way outside of the box. And I love that. So embrace the 7. Embrace the heaven touching earth within the 7. And remember to come back to heart space if you feel you have too many options or choices before you. Follow your heart. And then, look at this. What a beautiful card. We now have the moon pairing up with the 7 of cups. And this is, again, just the kind of alignment that has us taking a look at what this child might be daydreaming about. You know, tuning into the intuitive, not necessarily the order, the lesson, the let's do it by rote, let's memorize this. This is about an experience, having a real experience, and an intuitive one at that. Don't forget, we've got the Queen of Cups up here. The moon is all about something of the unknown becoming known. And we started the reading with that on the 8 of Wands. We could be receiving an intuitive download. And that may be the swift moving incoming communication. We are inspired by something we had not considered before. Through the overflow of the Ace of Cups, our heightened intuition on the Queen of Cups. And then there is the energy atmosphere that is so charged with Scorpio energy, with the new moon coming up, with the eclipse coming up. So something of the unknown becomes known and we take action on it. And we find that very fulfilling. That's what's on the other side of this gateway, and I feel like it is quite a connection to the 1111 gateway portal that we've experienced this week. What an interesting Friday the 13th. Leave some comments about this, if it's in your heart too. All right, Angel Answers, if you have a question, now's the time. Our first card coming out is Improving Health. Improving health and well-being. And that could be from being quite mindful and aware of how we are speaking over our own lives. What's going on in our thoughts? What are we catching that is fulfilling? What are we catching on to that is less than fulfilling or less than favorable? Once identified, we make the shift, the change, and that improves everything for us. Next. Our sweet, sweet yes. Yes. Say yes to all this beautiful happiness. Look at that 4 of Wands. That is a foundation of love, connection, family, good friendship, celebration, beloved relationship. Ace of Cups there. Yes to the Ace of Cups. Next. Perfect timing. I love that this card shows up so often when we have the 7 of Pentacles in a reading, because usually when we see the 7 of Pentacles, somebody's tapping their toe, doing heavy sighs, arms crossed over the heart, and thinking, when already? When? In perfect timing, in divine order. Allow things to ripen on the vine, because that's full of surprise, delight, and dazzle from the universe. One more. There it is. Confirmation of our 5 of Cups. Just gracefully let go there. Gracefully let go. All right, our affirmation from the universe has your back. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Heck yes. Is it any wonder we've seen the Strength card more than once this week? There it is. Fearless and free, everyone. Have a beautiful Friday. Again, leave comments if it's in your heart to do so. Check out the community tab on the channel. I have been adding little bits and bobs there from time to time. It's quite random. What else? I guess that's it for now. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste. So much joy. Bye for now.